Okay, so first what we need to do is with our qualifier tool, remember, next to our mask, we just select the color, in that case the bus, this orange, and then if we click here in our visor, the tool I click, we can see that it's only selected this part. So now we're gonna select the parts of the image that we wanna change, the color that we wanna change. And as you can see, I'm already touching all these elements, and it's changing the parameters that I wanna have in this selection of color. Okay, so now I press back this in the viewer, and now I'm gonna only change the well, first I'm gonna take all these windows off. Okay, so out, because I wanna focus only in my image. Therefore, timeline out to, just put this comfortable, and now I'm gonna change. If I wanna change color straight away, you remember the hue and the wheels, we have all these that we can apply already our color changes. So for example, I'm moving now a bit the lift, I move the gamma, I move the gain, and you can see that all these effects in the bus, not only in the bus, also in the elements of the frame that are of the same color of the bus. So now I'm in lock, in my primaries, I'm gonna just blur a bit the radius so it's not as exaggerated. Okay, and now I see that there's a bit of noise. However, if we zoom it, you know, we want to make sure that we are not adding some sort of noise. So denoise a little bit here. This is the matte fineness. Matte fineness, basically, what does it mean is how much of matte of this color do you want. So it's too softer a little bit. So if I denoise, it's gonna take the noise out of this color. Right, the problem we have in this image is that it's not a very high quality image. Therefore, now I'm gonna select this mask and see if the image itself already have this sort of pixels without this node, sorry, not mask, this node being applied, the one I'm doing now with the qualifiers. So let's see. And yes, the image already have this noise, so therefore wherever I do, I cannot, it's always gonna be this noise. Okay, other things we see, there's like other places that are gonna affect because are the same color, like the hat of this man, and also the poster we have of the image on the right. So we're gonna create mask, and we're gonna create a curve mask, so around this guy. So we go to mask, curve, and we're gonna make our own mask. Okay, so just without fear, click, 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 all this part of the image that you don't want to select. But now obviously it has only select this, so reverse mask as we did, and that's it. This part is not here anymore. However, there's other parts, as you can see in the background, that we need to get rid of. To say, actually we're not getting rid, we're saying don't select me this color. So the same here. Okay, and now we just reverse the mask. So this one like this, you can see the difference since we applied this. Great. So now it's not selected, and we can see it in the little thing. As you can see, if I apply hue, which is the change of what this color is, remember we talked about this, I already change things of only the bus, not of these elements that we said to take it out of the image, right? So this is a very first approach, very fast approach of how to change the color. Now we're gonna go to another image, for example. Okay, but before we go to another image, let's talk a bit about tracking. I didn't need to track in this case because there was already only the colors. But if I wanted to track something, it's because that's something in move. In that case, if this man, for example, of the cap now moves, it moves, and I want only to change the color of this man, then I need to track. But since we are only changing the color of one element, which is really the bus, and this element already have a lot of color, of the same color, okay, then we don't need to really worry about other aspects. And we don't need to track neither, because in this part of the image, I mean, we would need to track if somebody wanted to, for example, throw himself in the, maybe in the in the train, you know. But since there's no this problem, there's this separation, it's all right to do it like this. We don't need the tracking.